Our experiences with the TREOCAPA study were mostly positive. Our point of contact investigator also turned out to be the physician assigned to our daughter's case. He had approached us before the birth of our daughter, and this way we were able to ask all our questions and felt well informed enough to make a good decision. We also felt we could trust him and his judgment, which definitely played a major role. Obviously, all of this happens during a very stressful time. This is not great, but it's also not avoidable.
Our experiences were exceptional. From the beginning, we were briefed very well. We were informed about everything throughout the study, and everyone took the time to explain us everything.
Our experience with the TREOCAPA study was quite positive, thanks to the kindness of the professor who was in charge of carrying it. Our children were born extremely premature. Their birth, which happened so early and so quickly that we were not prepared to it, was for us an experience of great intensity and also ambivalence. On the one hand, we were happy to see our children born alive, but on the other hand, we knew that they had very little chance of surviving for long. It was in this difficult context of the birth, almost immediately after the birth, that the professor who had been accompanying us for a few days had the difficult task of asking us if we agreed to have our children participate in the study. Why did we accept? We accepted because he had managed to establish a relationship of trust. Also because he explained us the meaning of the study and its importance, its lack of danger for the children at this stage of the study, and also because he made us feel free to make our decision. Also, the fact that the study was carried out by Public Health Institute reassured us.
In general, my experiences with the study were very positive. Of course, at the beginning, we were extremely terrified every time the doctor went our way, and every time we saw a doctor, we were terrified for the life of our son. But actually, with some explanation and help of the doctors that made us understand what the study consisted of, we took some short time to reflect on it, and then eventually we made a decision.
We can make a general recommendation. It really depends on the specifics of the trial, the design, the state of the child at the time, and various other factors. What we can say is, think about it, sleep on it, and make a decision. If you feel pressured, decline. In our case, we evaluated the specifics best we could, and after some deliberation, decided affirmatively.
I would definitely recommend other parents and their babies to participate in the study. I'm not a scientist, but I know that our babies could have survived and could have profited from what was discovered in the past. So I do believe that it's also our responsibility to make sure that we'd all try to develop new elements that will help other babies in the future.
I highly can recommend to participate in such a study, and I even urge the parents to do that. Why? I think it's crucial that premature babies get the best possible medical treatment. And that's only possible if we collect all the knowledge and the data out there and make sure we understand how we can help those premature babies in such a critical phase.
I recommend that parents and their babies, despite the difficult context and the emotion of a premature birth, carefully consider the offer made to them to participate in a neonatal clinical trial before fully making their own decision. If improving the care of premature babies must first involve testing of premature babies, and if these tests don't risk deteriorating the health of babies, then it may seem important to participate in such tests. And this is because parents have accepted it in the past, that our own babies can be better cared for today. Another reason which motivated our choice is that even if the medical team provide the same care to all babies, The fact that our babies participated in this study seems to us to represent an additional guarantee of being closely monitored by the caregivers. However, it seems necessary to us to make our own decision freely and without feeling pressure in one direction or another.
In my opinion, such studies like the TREOCAPA are crucial to make sure we understand everything, how we can help premature babies and make sure that their survival chances are the highest, and that we make, even though they had a rough start, make the rest of their life not as hard as the start was.
In my opinion, the scientific value of the TREOCAPA study is to expand possibilities of treatment when having fewer side effects. I truly believe that every little step made towards advancement of the medicine is crucial.
A safe, effective, and easy way to reduce the incidence of PDA seems inherently valuable, especially if the alternative is to treat it after the fact and incur possible side effects. We would also hope that it helps settle the debate whether preventative treatment of PDA is desirable, effective, and should be the standard.
The professor who invited us to participate in the TREOCAPA study explained its meaning to us as he could, and gave us documents to deepen its understanding. Based on this information, the study seemed scientifically solid to us, but we do not have the scientific and medical knowledge that allows us to judge it correctly.
Yes, we would definitely like to see some next steps. As parents of a daughter who participated in the trial, we would love to receive personal communication with a breakdown of the study results in easy-to-understand language for non-professionals. We also think that there should be an independent replication of the study in the future to corroborate the study results. And we also hope to see what the actual impact of the study was on future preemie care and clinical guidelines in NICUs.
When the results of the TREOCAPA study are available, we would like to know them. We would like this result to be presented in a way that is clearly understandable to non-professionals like us.
Once the study is completed and the results are published, I would like to understand in which way it contributed to maybe setting some new standards in medicine, or in general how it contributed to advance the neonatal medicine.
I would love to hear, once the study is published, what the outcomes are, what the findings are, and what are the key takeaways for doctors and nurses from this study. Overall, I would also like to have a measurement: what is the impact of this study for the premature babies in the future?